Hello, welcome to Soul Magic 99. Thank you to everyone for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing and commenting. Please continue to do so and you'll get entered into a free draw to win a free reading and a tarot deck. So I'm doing an offer for this month. You can have a 5-question reading for £30 and a 1-question reading for £10. Okay, so we're getting with the reading. So it's pick a pile, so it's pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and we're going to get, this is a reading about some messages for the Divine Feminine. What healing messages do we have for the Divine Feminine? So this is pile 1, so we have some chakra messages for you. So people respect my self-worth. Action. Activate your personal power by chanting the mantra RAM. As you do so, imagine every cell radiating with pride. This is to do with the solar plexus chakra, which is the one just below the navel or in your tummy area. So, this obviously needs a bit of work. So you can visualize some white light going into that area. Okay, cleanse and clear, and then imagine that as a bright yellow sun spinning very fast, okay, within your mind, and that will help clear that energy. And here we have the crown chakra. This is about your connection to the divine. Guidance come to me in many ways. Action. Tie a white ribbon to a plant in your home every time you receive a sign from the spirit realm. So they want you to have a clear connection to them at this time. So again, you need to cleanse and clear that chakra. Okay, as I say, this chakra is a crown and it's at the top of your head. So again, imagine white light going into that area, cleansing and clearing, and imagine a white purple light of a spinning wheel, spinning very fast to release that energy. Guidance from the angels. Schooling, study and education help your life's purpose and personal growth. At this time, the angels will guide you and help you with this process. So for some of you, it's advising some, study, going back to school, some education. This will help you, to achieve more of your goals, and also help you in a personal way to feel, entitled and, worthy of the success that you want. And the angels are there to help you. So here's a message from Mother Mary. Optimism. I expect good things to happen, and they do. So this is a message from Mother Mary, one of the Ascended Masters. And she's asking you to have optimism, okay? I know that's easier said than done sometimes, but always try to expect the best for yourself, because that's how you attract it into your life, okay? Because if you, think the worst all the time, that is what you will attract in. So why not think the best and have that optimism for the future, okay? So here's a goddess message. The Black Madonna. Our Lady of the Hermits. I transform pain and suffering into a greater capacity to love. So let's see the additional meaning we have for this for you. The Black Madonna represents the power we all have to emerge from the darkness, transformed. There are over 500 Black Madonnas throughout Europe. Historians believe many of the icons are actually of the Egyptian goddess Isis and her son Horus, which were carried away from Egypt during the Crusades. Other icons of the Black Madonna are meant to represent earth goddesses and worshipped for the fertility miracles attributed to them. She is often depicted holding the royal scepter of a ruling monarch. Jungian psychologist Marion Woodman believes that the Black Madonna represents a new awareness or consciousness toward the earth and our bodies. She represents the wisdom we can only accrue when we go through the often painful fires of transformation. In the Pregnant Virgin, Woodman relates that only the intensity of the fire can unite body and soul. The Black Madonna helps us to become conscious of the spirit in matter, of the light in the dark, of the intersection of sexuality and spirituality. This particular Black Madonna resides in the Benedictine monastery in Einsiedeln, Switzerland. The abbey is dedicated to Our Lady of the Hermits because the chapel where she resides was originally the hermitage of Saint Meinrad, a 9th century hermit. Einsiedeln is the birthplace of the renowned alchemist Paracelsus. Alchemy is the physical process of transforming base metals into gold, which represents the spiritual and metaphysical process of burning away all obstacles to just be the soul. The Black Madonna is loved for having been through the fires of loss and for emerging with a greater capacity to love. Every afternoon for hundreds of years, the monks of the abbey have come out from meditation to sing Soul of Regina to Our Lady of the Hermits. When you select this card, for millennia the body, the earth, all forms of matter have been devalued and misunderstood. The dark has been so vilified, yet all life emerges from the pitch black womb. The darkness is potential. It's a crucial and elemental stage we must all go through to create new or more life. The Black Madonna is the emblem of wisdom, the profound consciousness that is inherent in all things. All living and created beings are energy. The body has wisdom, the earth has wisdom, and the pain we experience as humans contains deep wisdom. When we're in the fires of suffering, it can be difficult to trust that gold is being forged. It can be hard to trust when we're in terrific pain that there is a process of work that will make us more authentic, more alive, and infinitely free. It can be almost impossible to accept or notice the presence of the divine when we're at our most human. The Black Madonna is the cauldron that folds us steadfastly as we endure the alchemy of integrating more soul into our existence. She is the promise that what doesn't survive the fires of suffering was never meant for us, and she is the presence that is there with us even when we might feel the most alone, reminding us there is no darkness we can enter without being met by love. Intention. I transform pain and suffering into a greater capacity of love. So basically, I think this message is saying, like most people, we go through dark times, we go through darkness in our lives, okay? And that is where the gold is found, that is where the wisdom is found. And it's very difficult when you're going through that, and I don't know if some of you are going through that right now, but be assured you will always come through this, okay? You will come through it stronger and wiser. And these are lessons that we need to learn. And as the message said, it's in those dark times that gold is formed and you become a better version of you, okay? Let's get some tarot messages for you. So this is the Chakra Wisdom Tarot, and we have the Ten of Wands. So I think this relates to the solar plexus. So again, that needs attention. But the Ten of Wands is obviously fulfilling ambitions, you know, getting to the end of a cycle, something you wanted to achieve, you've achieved in the material world. Okay, it's a very positive card. And here we have the Eight of Cups. So this is the base chakra. So this is to do with the, you know, material things in life, you know, our things that we need, like a house, a home to live in, material worth, you know, that stability. But obviously cups is emotions, so this is talking about emotional stability within your life. And the Eight of Cups means that you are coming to that full emotional stability. You know, you're almost there with the Eight of Cups. And here we have the Ace of Swords. So I think this is red again, which is the base chakra. And swords obviously represent the mind and thinking, and the ace is about that clarity of thought. Okay, so there's clarity of thought here. You want to speak your truth. Okay, so that is enabling you to speak your truth at this time. And we have the Ace of Wands. So again, it's signified by the base chakra here. And this is about your standing in the world. You know, you've achieved that, whatever it was you wanted to achieve, that ambition with regard to, you know, security in your life. Okay, and this is also about new beginnings. So you've reached, you know, you got to the pinnacle, and the ace is saying that you can move forward with your new plans and they will be very successful. So here we have the Ten of Swords. So yeah, you've been through very difficult times, but the 10 signifies that you're at the end of this, okay? There's been very hard work going on, you know, spiritually, emotionally, maybe even physically. You've been going through difficult times, you've had trouble sleeping, you've been tormented basically, you know, within your mind. You know, there's been a lot of thought thinking going on, you know, it's been hard for you to focus. But the 10 is saying that you're at the end of this, okay? So that's positive. And here we have the Seven of Cups. So then this is related to the third eye chakra, okay? So you're having that emotional connection to spirit. You know, you are getting, you know, better contact with spirit. You know, purple is the colour of spirituality. You're maybe getting more deeply in touch with your emotions with regard to your spirituality. And obviously with the 7, you're not quite at the 10, so keep working on this. And finally, we have some angel messages. We have Angel of Love. Angels have unlimited love for us all. So just believe that you are loved, loving and lovable. And you could say that as a daily affirmation to yourself if you're doubting this, that you deserve love. The Angel of Love wants you to know that there's plenty of love, okay? You should love yourself first, always. And the Angel of Grace, may you always feel the presence of your angel in your heart. So that's beautiful, isn't it? And it's good to go through the world with grace, you know, with compassion to others, you know, having that gentle spirit in life. Okay, so pile 1, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed that. Please like, share, subscribe and comment down below. Hello, pile 2. So what are the healing messages for the Divine Feminine? So these are some chakra messages. So this is the throat chakra. Creativity is abundant in me. Action. Keep a basil plant on your desk and chew on a leaf when you're in need of inspiration. So the throat chakra is obviously about communication and creativity. And we need to be able to express our truth and speak our truth to others clearly. So again, to clear this chakra, I would suggest you imagine this is in your throat area. So imagine a white light going into your throat and cleanse and clear the chakra. And then imagine a bright turquoise blue disc spinning very fast to get the energy flowing in that area again. And here we have the brow or the third eye chakra. All paths lead to my destiny. Action. Drink lavender tea to boost psychic knowledge and instill the sense that all will be well no matter what. And again, as I said, to clear this third eye, which is between the eyebrows, okay, just imagine white light going into that area, cleanse and clear that chakra, and then imagine a beautiful amethyst coloured disc spinning very fast to get that energy moving again. So we have an angel message here. As you honour and follow your guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. So this is about your intuition, trust your intuition. The more you use your intuition, the better it becomes, and learn to trust yourself. And this is saying the guidance of your heart, which I see as your intuition. And by doing this, by following your own guidance closely and connecting to the spirit, okay, and you can ask them questions at any time. But in order to get guidance, you need to ask the questions. And it says if you follow your own guidance, prosperity is coming to you, okay? So here is the message from Mother Mary, the Ascended Master. And the message is, Mother, I open my heart to my mother's humanness and her divinity. So maybe some of you are just becoming mothers or are mothers, or this could be about some of you that have a mother and you've had difficult relations with, and there's been a lack of love and support by your mum, and it's having that compassion and understanding that she did the best that she could, okay? None of us are perfect and we learn as we go along, but have that compassion in your heart for your own mum, okay? Here we have a message from the goddesses. We have Mai Bago, the warrior saint. I am a warrior of love. My devotion attracts resources and support. So let's get the additional message for you. This goddess represents the otherworldly courage and resourcefulness that comes with deep devotion and commitment. She was born in the 17th century in what is now the Amritsar, Punjab. At the time of the 10th Guru, Guru Gobind Singh, she was raised a devout Sikh and was trained by her father to use a sword so she could uphold the Sikh tenet to defend but not attack. When she was a young woman, her village was threatened by Mughal forces. She heard that the Khalsa, or the warrior saints, appointed by the Guru to defend the Sikhs, had defected and were fleeing back to their villages. Mai Bago took her sword and went village to village, convincing the warrior saints to go back and protect the Guru from the advancing Mughal army. She gathered 40 men to fight with her, and on December the 29th, 1705, a small courageous band of Sikh warriors rushed out to protect the legacy of their religion in the Battle of Muxar, with Mai Bago as their leader. She was the only one to survive, and Guru Gobind Singh blessed those 40 men and declared them Shali Mukti, the 40 liberated ones. Mai became the Guru's personal bodyguard and dressed in men's attire until she retired and spent her last years immersed in meditation. She is considered a great Sikh, warrior saint. The house where she spent her last years in meditation has been converted into a Gurdwara, a Sikh place of worship. Her sword and musket are on display as saint relics and as symbols of the fierce courage she displayed out of devotion to the Guru. She saved the Sikh religion from extinction. When you choose this card, devotion grounds us and allows us to see how many resources are available to us. And devotion elevates our perception, so the spiritual realm can imbue us with light, strength and energy that is greater than our own. Devotion is the action we feel compelled to take that demonstrates our commitment to love. The power of Mai Bago's devotion kept the Sikh religion alive. The task seemed impossible, 40 Sikhs against the whole Mughal army, but what has never happened before becomes possible through true devotion and the force of love. Mai is the warrior saint who reminds us to become fully devoted to what we love. Then courage isn't an effort, it isn't something we have to cultivate. Courage is what commitment to love bestows to us. Devote yourself fully to what's at hand, to what is in your heart, and the strength, the support and the courage to complete the task will rise to meet you. Intention. I am a warrior of love. My devotion attracts resources and support. So that is saying, just be committed to something if you feel strongly enough about something. Whether it be your religion, your family, your workplace, injustices in the world, commit to that with love and miracles can happen basically. Let's get some tarot. This is the Chakra Wisdom Tarot. So here we have the colour purple, which is the third eye chakra that came up before, and the 7 of coins. And obviously this is hard work, you know, working hard to achieve your financial independence, you know, keep going, you know, you're almost at the 10. So, you know, financial abundance is on the way to you. You're almost there. And here we have the blue. I think this is the crown chakra. And we have the Hanged Woman. So it's about, you know, not necessarily taking action at this time, you know, waiting for the right moment, pausing and reflecting before you take further action. This is the throat chakra, the Knight of Swords. So yes, I mean, the swords are all about communication, you know, your thoughts, and obviously the Knight of Swords is a fast moving energy, and someone is possibly moving towards you with their truth. They have the sword there and they're ready to share their truth. Here we have the Tower, which is linked to the sacral. I think this is the sacral chakra, you know, which is about our sexual energy, passion. And sometimes the Tower's moments have to come in because you may be stuck in a situation. So the divine will intervene and there will be sudden changes. And these changes are nothing to be afraid of because they're trying to get things moving on your behalf again. So sometimes unexpected situations will occur, but in hindsight you will see they were for the best. And here we have the Four of Cups. So this is linked to the heart chakra. So yeah, there's been disappointment in love. There's been upsets in love. Okay. But there are still 2 cups standing there. So the potential is there for that love connection in the future. So open your heart, keep your heart open, and it will happen. And here we have the Hermit. Again, this could be linked to the sacral. So it's about going within, having that time alone, you know, to, you know, maybe meditate, to, you know, just have your thoughts to yourself, connect with the divine, and to gain clarity and insight, okay? I think it's very similar to the Hanged Man or Hanged Woman card there. Just pause and reflect, take some time out and think about where you want to go next. So here we have some angel messages. Safi angel. Angels can appear in many different forms. So this is beautiful, isn't it? It's a little dog angel there with his little wings. And I've had many pets in the, you know, over the years which have passed away. And with my children when they were young, I used to say they'd become little furry angels. You know, we had hamsters, guinea pigs and cats. And I do like to think of them as little furry angels. So if that connects with you, if you've lost an animal that you love, you know, just believe that they are there watching over you and always at hand, because whomever you love in this world, whether it be human or animal, that once you love them and they're always in your heart, you can always connect with them again, even if they've passed over, okay? Soul family. Souls entwined by the eternal light of love. So we all incarnate on this planet with our soul family. These are groups of people that we connect with on a spiritual level and are here to help us, you know, in our growth spiritually. You know, you can connect with them over the years. You may not actually be in the same area, but over time you will connect with various members of your soul family. So if you feel that you want assistance from these people, you know, your soul group, just call on the angels for divine guidance on this matter and meditate on this, and I'm sure you will connect with some of them soon. And these days you connect very much over the internet. I've connected with some of mine recently. Anyway, message pile 2. I hope you enjoyed that. Hello, pile 3. So what healing messages do we have for the Divine Feminine today? So these are your chakra messages. So this is the green of the heart chakra. I release past hurt. Action. Take a deep breath as you inhale. Focus on what's troubling you, and as you exhale, imagine releasing the hurt. So the green of the heart, this needs cleansing. So obviously you know where your heart is. So imagine white light going into there, cleansing and clearing it. And then visualize a bright green, like the green of grass is a colour I like to think of. Spinning very, very fast to increase the energy here. And you have the heart again. So this is double confirmation that this chakra is in need of clearing. You need to open your heart more. Love without judgment. Action. Place your left hand over your heart chakra and visualize any toxic feelings evaporating. Yeah, so do some work on this chakra. Maybe go and see a Reiki healer, okay? Or there's plenty of videos on YouTube. I've got one on my channel, a chakra meditation clearing, okay? So do some work on your heart chakra. Message from Archangel Gabriel. You have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. So I'm picking up here, some of you could be artists, okay, that need to get your work out there to connect with people. This could be, painting, music, drawing, creating jewellery, whatever that is. So communicate that. We can do many things over the internet these days. So even if it means setting up your own little Etsy shop, or advertising in your local community, messages up in shops and things. But this is important. Your art and your creations has important messages for people. So don't keep it to yourself. Message from Mother Mary. Blessings. Today I count my blessings, small and large, and I notice the new gifts that come to me from God. So this is wonderful. We need to count our blessings. Sometimes when we go through difficult times, it's hard to just focus on the bad situation or the bad this or the bad that. Why is this happening? Why is that happening? But when you stop and think, you realise you've still got a lot of good things going for you. And sometimes it's good to keep a gratitude diary. Be thankful for those small things, in life. Once you start counting your blessings, there are so many things, and it soon adds up, and every day you will find more things, and it helps you become more positive, and it helps you focus on the good rather than the bad, okay? So now we have a message from the goddess Enheduanna, the High Priestess. I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. So she's beautiful, isn't she? So let's get a message from the additional message for you. She embodies the ability to become one with our soul, to live out our highest purpose. Born in Mesopotamia during the Akkadian Empire around 2285 BCE, she is considered not only the first female poet, but also the first named literary author in history. It is believed that she was the daughter of the Sumerian king Sargon of Akkad. She was given the title of En, which signifies a tremendous political power. Sargon of Akkad named her the High Priestess of the most important temple in Sumer, and she was charged with the lofty task of melding the Sumerian gods and the goddesses with the Akkadian ones to create stability in the empire. She composed 42 hymns. Her most famous works are titled The Exaltation of Inanna and the Sumerian Temple Hymns. Her hymns were copied and used long after her death and considered immensely valuable, equal to the inscription of kings. She is credited with creating the structure of poetry, psalms and prayers that were then used throughout the ancient world. The hymns influenced and inspired the prayers and psalms of the Hebrew Bible and the Hermetic epics. It is believed that Enheduanna reached a semi-divine status in her lifetime, and she was considered to be the embodiment of the Sumerian goddess Inanna. Over 4,000 years on, the High Priestess wrote in the exaltation of Inanna, "Most precious lady, beloved by An, your holy heart is great." And in the Sumerian temple hymns, whatever enters you is unequaled, whatever leaves endures. She is the limitless love and the inexhaustible power that moves through us when we merge with the soul. We each have a personal myth. We each have an Ishtar Deva, a personal deity who inspires and compels us to bring heaven right here on earth, but moving us with the fierce conviction that we're divinely led. Enheduanna encourage us to integrate our light and our dark, and to bring our conscious aspects of self into consciousness. The High Priestess is often described as the guardian of the unconscious. She is the aspect of all of us that pulls the veil of awareness and separates us from the inner depths. She is about merging the awareness of our soul and all the love and power it gives us with our individual personality or ego. Swiss psychologist Carl Jung would call personality 1 and personality 2. She wants you to live and breathe your soul. She wants you to become so intimate with it there is no longer any separation, and there are no more excuses or apologies for how powerful you are. You are the High Priestess. You are the Eternal. Your holy heart is this legendary intention. I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. So it's talking about connecting with yourself, your higher self, your soul, your spirituality, get to know the real you, basically. Some tarot messages for you. So here we have the green of the heart chakra, which came up before. And this is linked with the Four of Wands, which is seen as a twin flame card. So there could be a twin flame connection here. And this is talking about that stability with somebody. Okay? So do that work on your heart chakra and you will attract this love in. The heart chakra again with the Four of Swords. So leave those, difficult thoughts and worries behind you. Just move on, okay? So do the work on your heart chakra and just move on from the heartache. And the green again. So, the heart chakra is very important here. And we have the Four of Coins. So, there's been financial difficulties and struggles which can make it hard to focus on your spirituality at times. But the message here is just work on your heart chakra, okay? So here we have the sacral chakra, the Two of Wands. So yes, the Wands of passion, and this is your sexual energy center, okay? So maybe do some work on that energy center, which is, trying to think, it's below below your belly button area, okay? So yeah, do some work on that, cleanse and clear that, get that spinning, to attract that passion into your life. And we have the chakra again, and the Two of Coins. So we've got two twos here. So again, this is about, balance, balancing your masculine, your feminine, having that balance of stability in your life. This is a card about, couples and relationships and having that, financial stability there. And we have the green chakra again, the Empress. So yeah, do this work on your heart chakra and you will become the Empress. And, your person won't be able to resist you. He will see you as that ultimate feminine, who's nurturing, wise, stable, has everything going for her, is beautiful, sensual, seductive. And here we have the blue of the throat, the Five of Cups. So yeah, like I said, you know, there's been emotional disappointments in the past. And work on your communication skills, you know, get the throat chakra clearing, you know, just envision white light going into your throat to cleanse and clear it. And then imagine a bright turquoise blue circular disc spinning very fast to get the energy, and it will help you to communicate more clearly to those that need to hear it, okay? So now we've got some angel messages. So we've got Kuan Yin, dancing compassion. Let the angels take your suffering and transform it to love. So Kuan Yin is ascended master. She's all about compassion, okay? And again, we've got the green in this card. So take that compassion and give it to yourself, okay? Give that compassion to yourself as well as others, okay? You don't need to suffer anymore. Love yourself, you know, love yourself first before loving others. Angel Sonny. The biggest gift of all is to be yourself. So yes, be yourself. Be proud of who you are. There's nobody like you. You are unique. And you are beautiful as you are. Love yourself as you are. And that will make yourself more attracted to attract other love into your life, okay? Okay, pile 3. Hope that you enjoyed that. Please like, share, subscribe and comment down below. And I will see you again next time. Take care.